let's see here. My mic is being extremely loud for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on. So, headphone users, I'm sorry. I'm not quite sure why my mic is so sensitive right now. Normally it's not this sensitive, so I don't know if maybe there's a short in a wire or what, but anyhow, nonetheless, I was wanting to get your guys' input. Anybody who plays GTA 5 online on the Xbox 360, I want to know, let's see, I gotta turn down the volume on the, well, the garage door might be alright. It might not be too loud. Sound effects and whatnot. Okay, let's see here. Settings, audio. I don't know, we'll try it right here for now, and we'll see what happens. Anyhow, I have my little game here. I'm not the best driver, but I made a race, and I want people to try it out, and let me know what you guys think. I have submitted it to Rockstar, so you should be able to find it on Rockstar's website, wherever it puts these races. When you would you quit? You know what? There. Now quit running me in the back end. Anyhow, lost my train of thought now, thanks. Okay, in Creator Beta, you can create your own missions and your own races and stuff like that, so I created a couple. And I am about ready to try one, and I want you guys to try it and see what you think. Now, it is long, so I apologize for that, but besides being a long list, or a long race, I want to know what you guys think of it. I've got a few of them. This one here I would love for you guys to try out. It is long. It's a rally race, so it takes 2 people. Well, if you guys are familiar with rally race, you know what it is. Anyhow, most of it is on the road, so as long as your co-pilot tells you to which road to stay on, you'll be alright. It does go off the road a few times, but not too much. It shouldn't be too hard to keep track of. I don't really have anyone to test it with, so I had my cousin on a second TV here, so we had the advantage of being able to see 2 TVs at the same time for a brief moment. So I went ahead and took advantage of that brief moment to test it out to get it published. But this is published. I would like you guys to try this and see what you guys think of that. And this one here, I would like you guys to try out. And I want to know what you guys think of this as well. And this one I'm actually going to show you right now. I'm going to start it up. Now, I do suggest having off-road tires or a relatively fast car, like not super fast, high speed, but good horsepower, a good acceleration or whatever. Because there's a little area that's off-road in the dirt that you might not be able to go through if you're too slow with no horsepower. But I've not found any vehicle that you can't do this with yet, so... and try to stay away from bikes. They don't seem to like to hit ramps too well. Other than that, let's go ahead and give this a try, and I'll show you guys it a little bit. I'm not the best driver, so... no promises. Oops, I need to set the settings. I think I skipped the settings. I needed traffic on and all that stuff. Anyhow, I don't know if traffic's on or not, but whatever it is, we're gonna try it. Now you do kind of start on this bump here sometimes, so be aware of that. Yeah, I didn't even get to choose a car. You should be able to choose a car when you go to race this. You don't usually have to use this vehicle, but I don't know why. I couldn't change the settings or choose a car. When I play this in the game, like when I actually go to it in game, like the actual starting location, it shows you just fine. You can choose a car, you can change the settings, and everything's pretty much available. So I'm not sure why it's not available here. I don't know if it's because I'm an invite-only game, and that's why the settings weren't there. But yeah, I want you guys to give this race a try and rank it. Let me know what you guys think of it. It is a long race, about 8 to 10 minutes long, depending on the vehicle you're in, and how good of a driver you are. If you're as bad a driver as I am, with a slow car, it'll probably take you closer to 10 minutes. If you've got a good car like the Entity XF, and you're a good driver, you can do it in under 8. Because I use the Entity XF not fully upgraded, and I made it 8 minutes and I think 15 seconds it was. And that was with crashing and wrecking and turning around a few times throughout the race. So if you got a fully upgraded Entity XF or a faster vehicle and you don't get in any accidents and you stay on the road and you don't, well, stay on the path you're supposed to go anyhow. It's not all on the road. But anyhow, if you are a good driver, don't crash into things, don't need to turn around or anything like that, you can do it in under 8 minutes. So I do look forward to people giving it a try and ranking it. I know a lot of people are going to be tempted to rank it a dislike because of how long it is, but I ask if you please try to refrain from disliking it just because of the length. Maybe talk about like maybe the route, or like, I don't know, just try to overlook the length. Give it an honest rating, but try to overlook the length. I mean, some people probably like long races, some people don't, so I guess that's that. Just give it a good, honest vote. I don't want people to like it if they don't actually like it. I don't want them to dislike it just because it says, you know, it's a long race. I want you to actually try it out and give it an honest rating. I made it this long on purpose to be a way of making reputation points and money in the game without people using hacks and cheats and dupe glitches and all that crap. Kind of like an honest, innocent way of making a little bit of experience and money. That's why I made it so long. And if you have more people, you'll get paid a lot more. The more people you have racing it, the more money you get paid. You can make, well, I did it earlier with traffic off. I think you get paid more if you do it with traffic on than you do with traffic off, but I did it with traffic off earlier just to retest it again, and I used my Entity XF. That's when I got the 8.15, 8 minutes, 15 seconds. And with that test drive, I lost my train of thought. What was I trying to talk about? Oh yeah, with that I got over 2,000 experience and over 3,000 money, I think it was, which isn't that great. But if you have people with you, like I was playing it with 3 friends earlier, like a few days ago or whatever, and we would do about 3 or 4 people, and it would pay out over 10 grand for the first place, and pretty close to the same in experience. Like, it was a really good money and experience maker. So unless Rockstar nerfs the rewards for the race, it does pay out pretty well, which is why I made it so long. I intended it to be long so it would have higher payout and more experience. It's probably equivalent to a survival match as far as experience and money goes. If you complete all 10 missions in survival, is what you'll probably get in this here, only survival takes more than 8 minutes to finish, and this here can be done in less than 8 minutes. So 8 to 10 minutes and you're good to go. Whereas survival can take a good 20 minutes to half hour. But almost a perfect jump. If I had a faster car, if you hit that ramp just right, you can land almost right on top of that checkpoint right there. It's positioned just right for perfect landing. I haven't had anything overshoot it yet, though. So whatever you're using, as long as not, I mean, if you got a super fast car, it might be possible to overshoot that. So keep that in mind. But for the most part, it's a completely safe jump for checkpoints. As you've seen there with this car, with the speed that I was going, it didn't even make it past the cliffside. And I did hit the ramp a little too much angle to the left, so I should have hit it a little more to the right, but it doesn't matter. You don't have to hit it perfect just to get it. It's not like you'll miss the checkpoint completely. But yeah, anyhow, I would like you guys to give this a try. Let me know what you think. Post some comments in the comment section below in the video. And please do go to Rockstar, wherever Rockstar Games does their list these games. Like, I published it, it's published. So I don't know where you go, because I haven't actually went to the website, but it is published, so whatever website you go to play people's games, this race is published, so it should be there. So, please go on over there and give this race a try. You could probably search the race by title or by the name of the creator. So obviously that would be, the creator would be me. Ooh! Yeah. When you make that ramp, you want to try to keep your car flat, like I was sticking up in the air. It's not a good idea to come crashing down that. That's the first time I've actually blown up on there, because my driving skill is high enough where I control my car enough in the air to where I shouldn't have landed like that, but I was messing around and I hit it twisting. I was twisting a little bit when I hit it. So, but yeah, right here, if you got too slow of a car, you might not be able to get the traction on this dirt here. Or if your acceleration is too high but you don't have enough horsepower or whatever, you might not make it up that hill. But I doubt that'll be the case with any vehicle, but just in case, keep that in mind. There's no checkpoint on here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Bleep. But yeah, off-road tires probably best for this little section right here. Either that or a car that can go kind of fast. Now I'm in trouble. So I don't think there's a way out of this thing. No, there's no way out of this. Well, that kind of sucked. Anyhow, yeah, like I said, I'm a horrible driver. So anybody with half the skills can probably do this with no problem. I have problems, I'm really crappy at racing. But, yeah, go ahead and give this race a try and see what you guys think. Don't judge it based on my driving, because like I said a ton, I'm not a very good driver. So go ahead and drive it yourself, give it a try and see what you guys think, and please give it a like or a dislike or a no vote, you know, whatever your thoughts on it are. The more people you have that play it, the more the payout is, the more experience you'll get, the more money you'll get. And it's a maximum of 16 people, so you can actually make a pretty big bank if you get a full lobby. So I think this would be a good way of making money without needing to cheat or glitch or dupe or any of that stupid stuff, as long as it doesn't get nerfed. And the RP is not too bad either. There's 2,250 or something like that. And that was just me by myself. So if you played that with other people, that would go up. I think the rewards are pretty good for the, oh shoot. Yeah, this is the only bad thing. This is the second time this has happened to me. This rarely ever happens. Every once in a great while, after you do that race, you might spawn inside the military base. because the finish line is in the military base when you hit that ramp. It's very rare. In fact, I'm surprised it happened this time, but it can happen. And I honestly do not know of any way of getting out of here. Without stealing a jet or a chopper or something like that. I don't know of any way of getting out of here without flying. If there is, please post a comment, post something in the comments below and let me know, because I would like to get out of here without needing to die or blow up or get my car, you know, destroyed or, you know, whatever. Oh, and there's a tank right there. You see that guy? Hi, Mr. Tank. Actually, if I sit right here, I might be able to get them to leave me alone, but I doubt it. So we're going to try to get a job to get out of here. We don't care what the job is. We just want a job. Just pick a random job to get out of there. But yeah, if you know of any way of getting out of there, please post a comment. Let me know. But I do tell you that is very rare. You hardly ever spawn inside there. Most of the time you spawn outside over in the dirt yard. So please, I don't know, just try that race. And I'm going to stop recording here, or pause the recording, and do this race and get back to it so I can show you guys what it's called and stuff like that. And so you guys know what to look for. And I'll be back in a second. Alright, I didn't get super detailed on the race, but this is the location. Right here. It's right down here. And it's called Standard Test Race. Not a very creative name, but it was the first race I created, and just experimenting with it. But yes, I would like for you people to see, now I can do that. See, I can choose the class of car, the time of day, traffic, wanted levels, custom vehicles, catch-ups, and all that stuff. So, as you could tell from what earlier, the first time I did this, you couldn't choose any of that stuff. I'm not sure why, but when you go to Rockstar's website or to the members' website or whatever it is, wherever these published races go, you should be able to choose the vehicle and all that stuff. So you shouldn't be left with nothing but this. You should be able to do something else with it. I'm going to use my Entity XF. I do have traffic on this time. But for some reason, you can't get them all to fit here without getting on this curb. But this curb's not that big of a deal. Whoever gets in this position isn't going to be in any disadvantage or anything. But just I don't know, just give it a try. This video is gonna be much longer than I wanted it to be. I was just gonna do the race one time, but it didn't let me choose a vehicle, so I wanted to make sure that went through, and I wanted to show you guys where it was located. And also, when I finish this race, you should be able to see that it doesn't always put you in the airfield. It's not always in the airfield. Now, if you're looking for an easy way to get to the airfield, I guess if you want a 10-minute drive, you could do this race and find a way to get in the airfield every time. I'm sure there might be something you could do to where you will spawn wherever it is you finish the race, instead of outside of the airfield. If you can figure out how to do that, like every time, rather than it just being a rare fluke that happens once in a great while, you might be surprised. Oh, and be careful with that there, because you can jump in that water right there. as I almost just did. But yeah, I'm not a very good driver, so definitely anybody else who plays Grand Theft Auto 5 is probably a lot better driver than I am. So it should be fun. Shouldn't be too hard. Now, my rally race is also pretty long, but as I said, it's mostly on the road, so as long as the co-driver tells the primary driver where to which road to turn on, they should be fine. And there's usually little landmarks that you can kind of use to guide your driver. Just little tips and tricks on how to tell your person where to go. With those rally races, the most important thing is to make sure both the co-driver and the driver know the difference between the left and the right. If you have a co-driver telling the driver to go right, and they try turning left because they don't know the difference between left and right, that can cause some problems. But I think most everybody knows the difference between the left and the right. No matter what country you come from, no matter what your language, no matter what part of the world you're from, the left is the left and the right's the right. That's kind of a universal type thing, so there should be no problems with that. So hopefully I'll get some people to play that rally race and see what they think. I would like to see if anyone likes that. I did kind of make it a little long. I had a little stunt jumps and stuff in there, a couple little challenges, like jumping between a trailer, cargo trailer or whatever that had open doors on both sides with a little ramp in front of it. I was busy talking, almost missed my turn. But yeah, give this a try. See what you think. I wished I knew the name of the place that you go to, the Rockstar Social Club or whatever it's called, to find these races, but all the races are published to the same place, so if you find out where custom races and stuff are published, that's where this is at. I would assume it'd be on rockstargames.com, and follow in some tabs in there somewhere to find custom races and stuff like that, or maybe you could even just search my name, search Ducoto82, or search regular test race or something like that, or standard test race, and see where that takes you. But I don't know. I look forward to seeing you guys give us a try, and try not to make this mistake I just made right there. Don't turn unless you actually have something telling you to turn. Come on, will you quit pushing me over? I was going to back out of the way, but you kept pushing into me. But yeah, all the main turns, like to get off the road you're on, are usually marked with an arrow like that one there. There are other places like road intersections and stuff like that right there that do look like you'd want to turn, but you don't want to turn, and that's because there's not a marker telling you to turn there. So be careful of those. They're a little sneaky. I had to put some of the checkpoints a little further apart in order to get them all used up. So sorry about that. See, even with this car here, I didn't quite make it all the way over, and you can make that jump without hitting that cliff. I've done it before when I made the race. That was one of the things I tested when I created the race. But apparently it's a little harder than it looks, but you can still get on track. It's not something that's going to throw you off guard or make you lose the race or nothing like that unless you blow up. Which, in order to prevent yourself from blowing up, all you gotta do is keep your car steady. If you have no control of your car and your car is all flipping and flaring around, then you might be in trouble when you hit the ground. But if you keep your wheels on the ground or wheels down or whatever, you should be perfectly fine. I need to find out why my mic has variations. Sometimes my mic is very low and can hardly hear me. Other times it's pretty loud like it is right now. I had to turn down the mic section of the sound splitter in order to make it where it wasn't so loud. Because if I turn it up, it's going to make this really high-pitched squealing sound. and I don't want that. That's not good for the speakers or the ears. The first time I did this, and at the beginning of the video, you heard it make that little buzzing noise for a second there, and I quickly corrected it. So for those of you who were wearing headsets when you heard that, I hope it didn't hurt your ears too much. If it did, I'm very sorry. But yeah, give me a comment. Post a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you would like to see. As far as like, okay, here's where this is important. You want to keep your car flat. See, I didn't blow up that time, but I hit that ramp too fast. There is a trick to this one though. This is one of the things where you want to go not too fast when you hit it, or you overshoot it like I just did. I like to make my races a little challenging, so I put little things in there from time to time where you actually have to do something a certain way. It's not all about speed, it's also about control. Control of your vehicle and driving skills. But of course speed can make up for a lot of that stuff. But yeah, I try to make it to where it's not all about speed, to give people who have slower vehicles a better chance to, or have a chance to, to still beat somebody in a faster vehicle without putting a whole bunch of super sharp turns and everything everywhere. So, sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with the throat. The throat's starting to get clogged up and it's scratchy and starting to crack and stuff like that. I do not like that. But this is almost the end of the video. I just wanted to make sure you guys see this. Whoa, don't hit. Oop, there we go. See, control the vehicle. That could have ended badly if I would have blown my car up. But yeah, go ahead and give this a try. Try beat my time. Try to get it under 8 minutes. And enjoy the game. Just keep in mind, the more people you have playing with you, the more the rewards are. And this can actually pay out quite nicely. So I hope to see you guys posting comments and see what you guys think. And go ahead and vote. I click no vote because it's my map and I don't want to I don't want to keep liking my own map. That kind of cheaty for the I just don't think that's right. I like it once in a great while if I'm playing with a bunch of other people, but I'm not going to sit there and race it myself and then like it just to get my ratings up. That's just wrong. But yeah, please go ahead and give it a play. See what you guys think. Try it out yourself and see. We did not start inside the prison. As you can tell, we started over here. Now, sometimes you'll start over here. Sometimes you'll start over here. Sometimes over here. This time, I started way down here in my car. This here is another one of my races. This is the rally race right here. I can't exactly... it says players 1 to 16. But that's because it wouldn't let me increase the number of minimum players. It's actually a 2 to 16 player, because you need a co-driver and a driver to play a rally race. And just to verify that, I'm going to go ahead and try it right now. Rally race right here. Rally test race. So go ahead and check this race out too. This is another one I made. It's another long one. I used up all the checkpoints for it. But I think people might have some fun with it as long as they don't have too much trouble time-wise. I do have a couple of long maps. I got some short ones too, but and of course you got all these different road different car choices and all that stuff. You can traffic on or off. Wanted levels. You can actually turn this stuff off and on. So, but yeah. Anyhow, go ahead and give that a try and see what you guys think of that. It does take more than one person, and I'm gonna prove that right now. And that will be the end of my episode. You need at least 2 players to play the rally race. See? And now when I created this race, it says players 1 through 16. Now, I don't know why I can't change the 1 to 16 to 2 to 16, but it won't let me. And if there is a way to do it, please post a comment in the comment section below. And let me know so I can fix that and update it to the website. So it can be, oh, and I shouldn't have just did that. Oh well, I didn't really do anything. But yeah, go ahead and hop on, check out my videos, post comments. I got a variety of games, so if there's any games in this list here, you can pause it to read the games. I'm just gonna go through it kind of fast here. If you'd like to see me play any of these games, at least the games I have the full version of, let me know, and I will be happy to try them out for you. I wish Minecraft had as big a world as Xenominer. Anyway, yeah, go ahead and let me know what you guys like. Give my check out my man, words just don't want to come out of my mouth when I want to talk about them, when I'm trying to talk to people. It's all confusing. But anyhow, yep. I'm gonna have to end this. I'm gonna watch some Netflix real quick, and I don't want to record an actual episode or video or anything like that on Netflix because I don't want to get a bunch of copyright things. I do have one video on my channel from Netflix, but it's a Netflix Originals, and I have the Netflix logo at the beginning of the episode, so you know it's Netflix, and it's not even a video. It's just like an advertising or like the little trailer or something like that. It's not the actual episode or nothing like that. So, but anyhow, I will let you guys go and have fun, and please give those races a try and post comments in the comment section. I look forward to hearing from you guys. Have fun and goodbye. Peace out.